Now, we did know someone who would like to get their hands on Comlink 6. And if we can get this thing to work... Osaka! Yeah. Upload Comlink 6. Thank you for Comlink 6.0. 7,500 credits have been added to your chip. Yeah, which we always have connected to the matrix. Okay. I thought there might be a new message about that they have the Comlink 6.0, but no. Now we have quite a bit of...
sullen and silent.
Yeah. Now we have quite a bit of cash, so let's go spend it. Since our current deck is so very crappy, and we can't even really get to cyberspace using it.
Is that woman in the red dress still standing under that streetlight? We could go and spend the 23,000 on her.
Yeah, I don't know. It's almost 1 in the afternoon, so I think this would be past her working hours.
Where do people in Chiba City go to pick up women on their lunch break then? I wonder.
Maybe they go to the photo development place.
Ah, yes.
Crazy Edo's decks are all non-cyberspace capable, which makes them pretty much pointless, but our friend Asano, whose database we certainly did not break into and pilfer confidential information, Come to think of it, I may have lost that paper where we figured out who does which voice.
Oh dear.
Oh well. But we've spoken to Asano before anyway, and... a pig, Ido is the son of a turtle, blah 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 blah. I think we went through this insult routine before.
I think we did, yeah.
We can take with a steel boot, he gives us a discount. Now, let's see. Shogun Ninja. Come to think of it, we don't have enough money for this stuff.
Just a little short. Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd get a Samurai 7. That's probably the,
yeah, and I
probably the spot we'd want to hit.
I think Ninja 5000 has the same amount of memory, but Cyberspace 7 is... it's just wasteful.
Okay. But it sounds cooler.
Yeah, but... where should we go next? Let's get back to our old stomping grounds for Cyberspace Jack.
Too bad we can't go visit Crazy Ito and just knock him out and steal all his money.
Well, that might get you in trouble with the law, but then again we have already seen how law works here. So that wouldn't be a whole lot of problem.
As long as the judge ends up fining us less than what we make off the operation, then we have a net profit.
Yeah. And yep, the lady in red is no longer here.
Oh well, I think our character is actually too much of a geek to know what to do with her anyway.
Might be.
Kind of like in the photo lab as well. When he goes to the photo lab, he starts asking for information about companies, even though the woman is clearly interested in other business. But oh well.
Yeah, and the same for the streetwalker. Do you know any good softwares?
I should try that next time I see a hooker somewhere around here. I should just ask her, hey, do you have any good software I could buy?
Okay, looking over the notes. I think now where to go now. We have all the information we actually need for the next step. First, actually forgot about this, but we do have the second level password for Fuji, which is Uchikatsu, whatever that meant, but encoded it was Aburakoi, which means greasy as I recall. Okay, memo from Harry Watkins. It is true that the Sogu has made us an offer we have accepted concerning the ownership of Fuji. I wonder if that was an offer they couldn't refuse. The days of a dynastic company have ended, and I gladly consider turning control over to the people of the Sogu. I know some of you think of them as common criminals, but I can assure you there is nothing common about them at all. Oh, Harry. I thank all of you who were concerned about my wife and child. They've been returned to me, and we've found all of little Harry's parts. The doctors say he's got an excellent chance of recovery, and I agree that he doesn't really look like a Frankenstein monster at all. Harry. Yeah, we read in the news earlier that the Fuji president's son had gone missing. I guess that didn't really have a whole lot to do with the NASA project, but well, I guess certainly it must have nothing to do with this merger either. Personal management. Okay. This is also a bit weird. These are completely different names than we saw in the message earlier, except for Larry Moe. And I am writing down his Bama ID for... well, you'll see.
Surely it doesn't have any practical application. It must be just some trivia that was thrown into the game.
These are... One of the few people whose Bama IDs, or who actually appear in the game, whose IDs you can find out. Now would this thing please... Thank you! Now...
It took about 4 or 5 tries.
yeah, something like that. Now we have this password for this, which we also got from decoding something. I guess we got that from our buddy the cop as well. Oh dear, smuggling. Okay, we have less than a minute, so we have smuggling, piracy, supercode programming, software pandering, and smuggling. Which shall we edit? You know, I want to go for cybercode programming since I have no idea what that is or why it would be illegal.
Apparently, in the future, programming software is a crime.
Yeah. What is supercode?
I really don't know. I can only think. I think it may be related to microcode, but
Maybe.
I don't know if that's actual tech speak or if that's just something they made up for
Yeah,
this.
could be. But anyway, we stick our friend Larry here, and we are also out of time, so consequences will have to wait.